Howdy folks, my name's Casey. I'm here to take you on a little adventure. Today we are at Mountain Lake in Brooksville, Florida. So I didn't even know this lake was here. My dad told me about it. He said it's called Mountain Lake. Go check it out and see what it's all about. All right, so this is a spring-fed lake and it's pretty clear. Supposedly there's a lot of alligators in it and there's not a lot of fish in it. So the fishing here is supposed to be not good, which I'm not good at fishing, so not catching fish on a trip is my specialty. So we'll see if I get skunked again. One of my friends, Tom, said I should have a skunk counter on my videos to show how many times I've fished and not caught anything. This has got to be at least video 5 where I've attempted to fish and not catch anything. But all right, let's get the kayak off the car and get it down to the boat ramp. So we're all loaded up and ready to give this a go. All right, so it is July 1st, 2025. And we are in not really a drought, but all the lakes are down pretty low. All right, looking through the bugs, you can see that we're sitting at about 98 feet on the NAVD 88 sign. And I'm pretty sure this is based off of sea level. If I'm wrong, someone correct me down below. But the lake is normally at like 102 or 103 feet. And yeah, so we're a couple feet below where it normally runs. The previous chart shows the lake being 40 to 60 acres depending on water level, and then this paragraph on the same form shows that it could be 127 acres. So a lot of conflicting data, hard to find out the actual size of this lake here. But launching kayaks is no problem right here, and the initial view is absolutely gorgeous. All right, wow, this is actually a really nice lake. This is beautiful. And I wasn't expecting like the actual terrain. There's terrain here. So what I want to do is kind of just skirt the perimeter. This is a pretty small lake, so we'll see. From what I can see, it looks small. But yeah, we'll do the perimeter and see what's out here. Oh, and also I wanted to show, so it's July 1st in Central Florida. It is hot. It's in the 90s. I don't know what the temperature is, but you can see I'm pretty well covered. I got my gloves, my sleeves, and then my long sleeve shirt, and I have to do the sleeve covers because this is where the long sleeve shirt goes on my long arms, so I need something to protect this zone, so I have these sleeves. And then for my legs, this is a UPF 50 like baby blanket, and have that draped over me to protect me, so I'm fully covered from the sun. I got sunglasses if I want them. You know me, I'm not big on sunglasses. But they're there in case I'm getting too much reflection. So, all right, so it's hot and sunny in Central Florida. I think that's all I was trying to say, and I'm covered. All right. So we do have a little bit of wind today, slightly breezy. We have a huge storm coming up that could turn into a tropical storm. By the time you're watching this video, you'll know if it turned into one or not. But it's supposed to be bringing like up to a foot of rain. A lot of places are gonna get 6 to 8 inches, what they're calling for in this area. But right now you can see we got light ripples on the water and a little bit of clouds, but I'm not really expecting it to rain on us on this trip. And if it does, that's okay. There's a nice little cove right here. All right, creeping up back in here. It does look like a good place for an alligator. And I heard some grunting, but you know how the alligators are. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between a frog and an alligator. But cute little spot. All right, that wind's really blowing. Even I'm back in that little channel at my tail end where the alligators are. But I wanted to tell you, while I was thinking about it, there won't be a video next week because I'm going to be doing the MR 340. And if you don't know, that's a race that goes from like Kansas City to pretty much St. Louis. So all the way across the state of Missouri, down the Missouri River. So it's going to be an awesome race. I'm pretty sure I can do it. You only get like 85 hours to complete it. So there's not really sleeping involved. It's more just trying to stay awake for, 70, 80 hours. So it should be fun. I will take some naps, I'm sure, but that's going to be a cool trip. So no video next week, but the following week will be the MR 340 video, which is, I'm sure it's going to be great. So, all right, so let's get out of this little cove and check out the rest of this lake. It looks like right here we have the remnants of an old dock or a pier. It's long gone, and there's no evidence of a home over there either. The lake might wrap around this point and go back a little bit more. I'm not sure. Now we'll see. We do have some houses up here. This little place right here. I saw a YouTube short. It was for sale in 2021 or 2020. It's got the two little tiny homes on it. Man, that would just be a really cool spot to own. Whoever bought that, I'm sure got a pretty good deal right before the market went crazy. And they're the last house before the lake. Now, there might be another house back in there, but yeah, that's awesome. Good spot. All right, so this is the lake. It doesn't wrap around, so it is pretty small, but man, it really is gorgeous out here. Like as far as little lakes go that I've been on, like this one just feels really comfortable to be on it. I mean, it doesn't have a mountain view, but man, it sure has that like that feeling to it. All right, well, I guess the only thing to do now is attempt to fish. So this isn't my full tackle box here. It's got like a lot of saltwater stuff, shrimps and things, weights. But I do have these zooms with the little tails and some 3/0 hooks. So not prepared. Could be the reason why I never catch anything. Oh, I also have these too. So some dark colored ones, light colored ones, dark colored ones. All right, so this is what we got. We're gonna go dark first. And then I got these little needle weights to shove in here. I don't think I need that whole thing, but just give it a go here. Mr. Fishhook, Paul, if you are watching, comment down below if you've caught anything out of Mountain Lake. I'd imagine you've been out here at least once before. Alright. Okay, here we go. Let that sink down. I'm casting kind of in the middle, so that's probably not good. Should probably be casting along the banks. Big old turkey. Yeah, so on the far shore, there's a white bird standing there. Just to the right is a turkey coming down to the water. Try and do the digital zoom. It's below the horizon in the weeds right now. All right, well, I'm gonna paddle over there. I want to see if I can see this turkey. Get it on film. I did see a beard hanging down, the tom. Oh, there's a whole bunch of turkeys up here. Yeah, so in the trees there's I think 3 turkeys. They're in that tall brush, so you can only see their heads just every now and then. Oh, and that one turkey is down by the water. You can see him. Ooh. Starting to strut away now. I'm not a big turkey hunter, but I have gotten one before. but I've never seen them come down to like a lake to drink. That was kind of neat. All right, put one right up along the shore here. That was a pretty good cast. We'll see what happens. Just letting it sit there for a second. Should be down towards the bottom. Yeah, I don't know how entertaining it is to watch me not catch a fish. Like maybe just sit there and try and yell at me through the camera, telling me what to do, but I'm having a good time. You know, I was just thinking, one thing that I should do is do one of these live, where I just have my phone mounted, and then you guys could tell me what to do. Tell me where to go, or switch to the lighter colored one, or stay on the shore, cast more towards the center, let it sit longer, you know, all those things. But having it live, that'd be kind of cool. Also, I'm looking at doing the Mississippi River next year, and I'm thinking I might be able to do it in 47, 48 days is the goal. If I do it in 48 days, it's 48 miles per day. But I think that'd be pretty neat to, while I'm doing that, doing the Mississippi, filming it as I film these, but also having a live up at least once a day, showing my progress, because I won't be able to post when I'm out there, you know, for almost 2 months. I don't know if you heard that, but that was either a big bullfrog or it was an alligator. One of those two. They sound the same to me. All right, let's mosey a little bit here. All right, so that sound is coming from right over here. As I'm trying to plow in here, I'm just expecting like the alligator just rise out of the water right in front of me. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It's definitely a spot for them. They're coming through here. See the way the brush is laid down. I just tried on these sunglasses and found these on the Ishantucky River. My brother-in-law was the one that jumped in and grabbed them. I just pointed them out, but he gave them to me. The clarity on them is crazy. I don't know what brand these are, but man, they're like really nice. Delta, made in the USA, it says. And then Gators on the other side. Delta Gators. But yeah, these things are, man, I really like these. An alligator. He came up, had his head above the water and just went down. An alligator right there, probably 25 yards in front of us. Yeah, I was kind of nosed in, just casting off right there. And it started coming through the brush like, I was like, oh, that one's kind of big. So I backed out of there, and then yeah, it went under us. So, wow, that was something. Gotta be careful out here. Check out this area right here. All the birds and the flowers and the lily pads. Yeah, I gotta tell you, the feel of this lake, man, it's worth it to come out here just to experience like what it feels like. Very cool. All right, this spot is just screaming that there's a fish in it. Let's give it a try. All right. I'm drifting a little faster than I'd like, but I think we're okay. A couple more here. There's something over by that white pole. See it keeps coming up to the surface. Let's see what it thinks about that. Hey, fishy, fishy, fishy. Alright, so straight ahead is another spot where there was a dock a long time ago. So the pillars are still there. So that's some stuff for the fish to hide around. Oh, a little left. Crank that in and do it again. Right along those posts. Across the posts, how's that? Yeah, right through them. Nothing really? Dang, thought for sure. Man, that was a good cast. Come on. Oh, fishy. Alright, right over there looks like just a good spot, whether for an alligator or for a fish. Man, that got right on the bank too. I don't know if they're going to show up, but under there you can see fish beds where they've been nursing. Quite a few of them actually. So there are fish here. Apparently decent sized ones too. So a little fish just jumped probably about 3 or 4 inches. It was tiny, but it cleared the water by several inches. So impressive little leap. Okay, I gotta lift this up so you can see in there. There's a lot of movement and a lot of grunting. So you can see anything up in there. Yeah, I was casting, just kind of drifting by, and something was swimming, an alligator, kind of just messing through the water right there. Yeah, this is a really nice lake. It'd be fun to come out here and just hang out, but definitely don't want to go swimming here. I've already seen one physically. I've seen the movement of one back there, and one there, and one here. So we're definitely in here. It's so hot out here. I filled this up with ice and water, so it's just about as cold as you can get. Man, that's good. Yeah, I'm definitely doing this on more trips, bringing ice water. It's a real treat. So there's another alligator up there moving through the weeds. I hooked into a stick and I thought for sure it was a fish. That was great. I was too busy watching the alligator moving on shore. Yeah, there's a big one right up here, and I'm like drifting right into it. That's okay. Fishing's more important than alligators. Oh man, you guys see this? Such a good spot for him too. But the one that I saw moving was in the reeds back over here. Okay, so a little something to the right. Go ahead and cast there. A little deep. Alright. Didn't go for it on the drop. Oh, what? I think I had a bite. Alright, let's try that again. go for the drop. What's on the bottom? Deep little hole right there. I'm really feeling a fish back in here, so let's just make it happen. We need to send the good karma to the universe. Right into the weeds. Oh, that's funny. Alright, if I catch a fish, I'll turn it back on. I can't believe I missed that. Oh, I was getting ready to change lures. An alligator was right off the bow. Like right off the bow. I doubt it's gonna come back up. But you see how close I am to the banks. It was, and then there's that stick. It was in between the bow and the stick, but like closer to the boat. Oh, I think it's right over here. Yeah, that was a pretty good sized alligator head too. As I drift into the brush right here, I do want to change the lure. So I gave the purple a pretty good try. I'll do the same with the lighter color, the pumpkin or the yellow, the watermelon seed is what it's called. So the fish didn't like the purple. Let's see if they like the other one. A lot of little dragonflies, that's pretty cool. I don't know if that steady motion of the camera can handle the motion of the boat right now. Bounced around pretty good. Golly, that was a big one. This is, I need to leave the camera on. So it had to have been that same one that I spooked up on the banks, but it was not under the boat, but right next to the boat, and it just swirled up on the top right there. Oh, I feel like I'm on the Myakka River. There's so many alligators here. Don't go swimming here, please, whoever you are. All right. All right, so this is the watermelon seed, the lighter colored one. It looks good. All right, feeling a little bit defeated. No, not defeated. I am accepting the terms of not catching fish today. I'm okay with it. I do want to fish one more spot. I'm going to go to where that pier was, that dock that's no longer there. It's just the post. I'm going to try fishing around those posts, and then that'll be my final attempt at fishing today. All right. I think what we're going to do is come right up along this post here. All right. So I don't have an anchor. I don't have an anchor or even a rope to tie off here, so you can see that bird up ahead with its wings spread. See how close to him we can get. All right, lots of confidence. Something's gonna happen in here. Let's see if that something is catching fish or not. All right, a few more casts. If we don't catch anything, then this video is over. Oh, I can't film, but I did catch a little fish. Ah, get in the boat. Show it off. Oh, man. I didn't get skunked. That's awesome. Oh, he's so tiny. Let me hold him up to the light here. Oh, yeah. So, man, that's pretty crazy. That was like pretty much my final cast, you know? I was like, it's just not happening. There we go. A little tiny bass. All right. Yep, there he is. All right, little guy. Thank you for breaking my streak. That's awesome. So, all right, well, I caught something. That makes me feel really good. That was a good day. So, all right, well, I'm going to end this video. Like I said earlier, there won't be a video next week because I'm going to be doing the MR340, that 340-mile race. Ooh, I'm really pumped for it. I'm stressed out because of logistics to get up there and spend the night in hotels and like the drive and everything. It's 340-mile distance. Like there's a lot involved with that. I owe a ton of thanks to my dad and my stepmom for being my ground crew and hooking me up for that. But yeah, so we're leaving in a couple days. Actually, when you're watching this video in real time, we'll be driving up there. So it starts Tuesday, finishes Friday. And yeah, really pumped for it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.